Alrighty, so we've got a corker of a game here. So I do hope you'll enjoy this one. I do hope you've all had yourselves, a nice Christmas as well, and soon to be a very happy New Year. I mean, God, we're only what? Well, it's like 4:30 here, so it's not far away now. Well, 4:30 at the time of recording. You'll see after this, I guess. Um, but yeah, I do hope you've all had a nice Christmas and you have yourselves a lovely New Year. Onto the game though. Decent game. Matchmaking's okay. Mostly tier 8 with a few token gesture tier 9s just for good measure. Um, Although with how some of them play, you would not reckon that, they know how to even do tier 8, let alone tier 9.
Morning, men. Start at 10, round the boy and back again.
So this is going to be a good game. For those of you that do watch me on Twitch, you will already know what happens here. If you were here yesterday, yesterday at the time of recording. But yeah, so as you can probably tell, I do quite like North Carolina, which is why I've put the fancy fucking Halloween skin on it. Now, I could have put this on any tier 8, but I decided on North Cal because she's a fun. Even I don't play her as much as I should, but she's fun, so I do quite like her. So, the team has decided we're going left. So, we're going left. And so, at the beginning of the game, there's nothing much happening. So, we can talk about some stuff that's happening and this and that. So, yeah. So, as a point of note, next few days, if any of you lot are interested in Cards Against Humanity at all, we'll be doing a big-ish stream with you lot, my lovely viewers. So if any of you are interested in joining in on that, get into the Discord and just kind of let us know once we've gotten enough people together, and everyone reckons they can make it for a certain time, we'll go for it.
Contact.
Right. Ships are starting to appear. I have a Geriza, or however it's pronounced, grinding on my arse. So we take a pot shot there, Geriza. Nothing much comes of it. Like, the guy seems to be paying attention at least, which I'm not gonna knock him for. He's doing what he should. Like, you should be paying attention with stuff like that and all. So there's now another Geriza who does not seem to be paying quite as much attention. He's paying enough attention to get spotted and then smoke up, although not really what I would have done, unless there were 7 or 8 people aiming at me. But still, that's he made the right choice for him, I guess. So we get unspotted because all of the stuff that was spotting us. So the Gaide, not the Gaide, the Mass. Close enough, same difference. The Mass, the 2 Gerizas, and, the ships behind those. Well, they're all in or behind smoke now, so we got undetected. I mean, of course, we got detected again when we shot at the Algerie. But with the amount of side he was giving, I was hoping we'd be able to get a juicy shot in. Unfortunately not. But we've not really done any damage so far this game. And that's not really going to change all too much either for a little bit now. So at the moment, we're just holding our position here. Bow on. Just take pot shots at things we can, especially if they're giving side, and even if they are a long way away, because of course North Cal does have, for her tier, really accurate guns. So we see this York, though, and we decide we're going to push up a little bit, because that York is giving a lot of side. And if needs must, we can push up to the island just ahead to our right. So we decide to make our move, and for the most part, this is gonna cost us. This is definitely not. It's not a bad move by any stretch, but we did definitely trade quite a bit of HP to do this, though. Or we're going to at some point.
Torpedoes to
So this
starboard.
isn't necessarily the best move. This isn't necessarily what I should have done. We did it anyways. I mean, look at that. That was a fair chunk.
Fire, fire, fire.
So we land one overpen on the Hipper. Not Hipper, the York. Keep an eye on that York, because he's going to become important later. So, there's an Amagi here. Guns are almost reloaded. We were going to take a shot, but unfortunately he disappears. And at that point, I wasn't confident in really taking a blind shot at him. So, yeah, we decide to move our guns around. This Frederick the Great is here. So we're gonna put a few shots into the Freddy, because of course we have our accurate guns. The turrets eat most of that by the looks of things. There's another Freddy, and it's at this point I basically realised that I fucked up big time. Fortunately it worked out, otherwise you'd probably not be seeing this. I mean, I don't mind showing, like, bad games that had something novel or fun in them, but, like, yeah. So this Gneiss, I had no idea what this Gneiss now was doing. My choice of wording in the stream was a lot more colourful. And now here comes the York. So I, at this point, think, oh shit, this is a bad situation. I'm going to get torped from both sides, it's going to be bad. So I fire just with my back gun, and lo and behold, where did the York go? And for my next trick, I will make this York disappear. So, the Gneiss now dies, but of course the Gneiss now has torpedoes, doesn't he? So, we're expecting this, so we pop our heel shortly, and there we go, there are his torps. We are going to eat one, but it's not gonna do too much to us. We're okay. We'll manage. This Freddy, he's just, as a little bit of a spoiler, he is not going to last much longer. Neither is the Ashitaka, for that matter. We have a reasonable force on this end, so yeah. As you saw a glimpse of there. So, by the time this Freddy gets round, he's gonna be pretty low. And when I say round, you'll see what I mean. I think the next time we look at him, he'll probably be on the low end. So we decided to take one shot at this Jeriza, because if we can land any shells on him, we will be able to kill him. But someone finishes him off. The Jutland is being salty in chat, stupid team and all that. And I can see what he's guessing at, because there's a Kitakazi in the cap, which he's just lost to. But see, he's quite low now. He's got, 7k health, 6k now. So we take a pot shot. We could have literally fired one gun and we'd have been fine, but we fired the both just to be absolutely certain that we'll get it. Our rear gun reloads, and this poor Ashitaka. This poor little bab. He's going to be dead before I get round the island. Like, that's just... I mean, just look at that. Like, he was never going to last long against that kind of firepower. But as you can see, this is getting to be a close game. So whilst we've got the ship advantage, they have the cap advantage. They've got multiple ships in our cap now, and that's not good. Oh, fair chunk on the Amagi there. So they've got a fair few ships in, but we have a few kind of on their way down, and that Ismo will prove to be instrumental. in winning this game. So we spot the Juriza. He's been just sat idle in his smoke, so we aim just a little bit forward of his midships in the hopes that he will accelerate forwards into a citadel like that. So we chunk him for a reasonable amount. And now we go looking for our next victim. So I was thinking maybe shoot at the Algerie, but he got unspotted. So we'll just go for the Juriza again and see what will happen. Worst case scenario, nothing. In this case, nothing. But he's not going to be a worry for too much longer. If memory serves, someone else chunks him, and then I should be able to finish him off. But the big problem at this point would have been this Amagi if he wasn't, just spamming HE. He does set us on fire. We do repair this because we are quite low. I'm not recommending that others do this because repairing single fires is a very risky move and something you should only do if you're actually confident but that you're not just going to get set on fire again immediately afterwards. You should wait until your damage con is back up, basically. So we take a shot at this Juriza, though. With that said, keeping our bows pointed towards the Amagi. He seems to be prioritizing others, though. So we're okay for now. He puts another salvo over, of course, Amagi's legendary accuracy trolls him yet again. And this gives us chance to get another salvo off at him. And of course, because he's spamming HE, we can give him a bit more side than we usually would. He's not that much of a threat anymore. So we land a nice 21k Citadel volley on the Amagi. So that's nice. But as I was saying, because he's just spamming HE, we can give him more side than we usually would. However, you do need to be careful with this. What you don't want to be doing is you don't want to get complacent, because if you get complacent, all it takes for them is for them to switch over to AP while you're showing your side, and you're fucked. Basically, that's a free citadel for them. So it's something to keep in mind. But can we get another shot? Can we get the kill? Ooh, is it going to be a fourth kill? There's 3 ships here, and only 1 to kill. Let's see. But yes, at last we do get it, and that's our 4th kill. We almost were on the cusp of a Kraken. And yeah, just it's one of those things. And at this point, also Resh in chat, he gets across quite a nice one. Although you see as well how close we were to losing there. We were like a few seconds away from losing this game. If that Akatsuki hadn't opened up on the Algerie, we'd have lost already. So he did good. Now he does unfortunately die in the process, but that might just be enough for for what we need. So this Ismo comes around the corner. There's the Kitter. We take a shot at the Kitter. We shouldn't have done. We should have gone for the Algerie. As these shells are very accurate, but they are also very slow. So shooting at a DD from that kind of range, it's not going to happen unless you're very used to the ship and you can anticipate what they're going to do. But it wouldn't have mattered anyways. The Ismo finishes off the Kitter, and with that, the game finishes. So, on to the post-battle results screen. So, we did apparently 1 less damage than the what's it called? Apparently did 1 less damage than what the thing up in the top right-hand corner said, the damage readout thing. But 323,000 credits, decent number, 10k XP. I think this was, there's a 200% thing running for the, New Year's or whatever. We of course got our Devastating Strike on the York. I don't know, I keep confusing York and fucking Hipper for some reason. And of course, we got a Dreadnought for all of the damage that we took, and we did take a fair chunk. Moving on to team score, of course, with a game like that, it's kind of hard not to top the team. So 1800 base, next down was 1700, and then the next down from there was like 1300. Um, so yeah, I'd say this was a good game. Um, this Ismo should have gotten more though. He was instrumental to our victory, so I think he should have gotten. He should have been a bit higher up. He should have been up like here with the Druisa maybe. Uh, Although he did score the same as the Druisa, I guess. But yeah. So with that said, then, um, that's the video, I guess. If you guys have enjoyed this at all, do let me know in the comments. I do tend to read them, especially since I'm still small and all that. It's not like there's going to be a lot of them, but I do read them. I get the emails about them, and I read through them whenever I have time, essentially. And yeah, so um. Today is going to be a fun day though for you lot because it's not going to be just one video that's going up. There is going to be another one, and that's going to be a good game as well. So, with that said though, I'll get this uploading, and I do hope that you've had yourselves a nice Christmas and you have yourself a lovely New Year. I do hope that you achieve everything that you set out to during this following year of 2020. Um, so, with that said, I'll leave you all to it. I'll leave you all to your successes, and I will see you all again next time, which will be, in a few hours probably, or well, a few hours from now, knowing what I'm like. But yeah, I'll see you all in a bit. Take care, everyone. Have yourselves a nice day, nice morning, nice evening, whatever it happens to be there, and have yourselves a lovely new year.